Let's bring in our good friend, Christie Majors from Team Majors. Hello, girl.
Hello,
How are
Chuck.
you? Good to see you.
Good to see you,
Team
too.
Majors, kicking butt in the real estate world in Fresno, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah? You're selling houses like crazy.
It's seller's market right now. They are putting things on the market, and they are going in 2, 3, 4 days max. It's going.
That's kind of like a low stress thing for a seller, because putting your house up for sale is kind of like, it's a big deal. Now, to have it go in 2 or 3 days kind of takes the stress out of it. Of course, you have to start packing it really fast, but it's a good thing.
Well, it's as long as you price it right and you have the right condition of your home, because sometimes
Do you tell people how to stage their homes?
Yes, it's more of a, if you already know there's repairs and there's deferred maintenance, why don't you take care of it? Because any inspector's going to find that out, and all of a sudden you think you're getting X amount of dollars in 30 days, and you're hit with a request for repair for $3,000. Wow. So I like to go preemptive on everything. Even just run a $75 pest inspection before we list it. Find out what's going on in your own house.
Right.
Then you know the numbers.
And have control of it, too.
Absolutely.
Sometimes people look at these and they, I don't want to put any more money into this house, so that's why I'm selling it, for God's sakes. But one thing you don't want to do in business that I learned a long time ago is that you don't want to kick away the dollars by picking up the pennies. Okay, so putting a little bit of money into your house can get you a lot more than what you put into it.
Well, absolutely, because if an inspector goes through, and let's just say there's about $3,000 worth of repairs, what do you think that buyer's going to do? They're either going to walk, they're going to ask you to do it at the very first thing. You're going to say yes or no. But let's just say you say no, they're going to leave. Now, let me ask you, is the next buyer not going to do an inspection? They're always going to do an inspection, so they're always going to find out what's going on.
Inspection is more cost all the way down the road.
And then you've wasted that many more days not having your net number at the end of the 30 days. It's just a loss for everybody. And we try to do win-win.
You're doing a lot of quick closing, aren't you?
Yes. Molly Meeker can still close 30 days, a little bit less than 30 days. The last one she just did was 27 days.
Wow.
So people are in the house, but as a seller, you have to be able to have a backup plan. If I'm going to sell your house in 3 or 4 days and you're out in 30, where are you going to live? Are you going to go rent? Are you going to go buy another house? Do we need to extend the days that you're going to keep your home because you haven't found a house yet? Everything comes into play in a very good listing agreement with me saying, I'm going to tell you the good, bad, and ugly. You're going to tell me how it's all going to work for you, and I'll just make it happen.
You make it sound so easy. Now, you brought some homes with you today to show.
Oh, I did. Yesterday, now this was a long escrow, and so when you have a VA loan, sometimes some things go wrong.
Because you're dealing with the government?
Because you're dealing with the government, and this was a 49-day escrow, but this is my clients out in Clovis. This is their dream home. This came with a daycare center, and she is there's an extended room on the side of the house.
It came with a daycare center in it?
The seller had a daycare center. The buyer is starting a daycare.
Wow.
And so as a closing gift, I paid for the seller, some of her stuff to be left in the home, and then now
as child care stuff?
Yeah, like, containers for where toys
stuff that really worked for the space.
And like chalkboards and easels and toys. And so when the buyers came in,
it's kind of set up.
It's kind of set up. Not everything, but enough to get them started.
How awesome. And I can tell by your smile that you love doing it.
Oh, I just like to see the look on their face. Like, it's my home, and I now have a business ready to go.
How did that work in the purchase of it? Did they have to claim any of that? That it was
No, it's a gift that we buy gifts for clients at the end of closing.
No, the built-in daycare.
They just had an extended room, like a playroom, and they turned it into a daycare room with its own entrance and everything.
That's awesome.
So it passed all the inspections.
Right now, you have another one over at Palm and Sierra. This is a good neighborhood.
Very good neighborhood.
Big lots.
Huge lots, and they're custom homes. But here's the thing, it's on a corner, so it's got even a more extended lot because it's on the corner of Sierra and a cul-de-sac. This one's been on the market a little too long, so what we did is we dropped the price. We went to the middle of comps. It's $277. It's clean as a whistle, ready to go, move-in ready, clearance of a pest even. The seller paid for the pest, did the termite spray, and we're all good.
What's the house look like on the inside?
Oh, okay. So inside, it's not updated, so there's no granite, but it's clean white countertops, Berber carpet, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, huge mature landscaping in the backyard, which the new homes don't have a lot of that.
Right.
It's clean. It's white paint. It's got
Pool?
no pool,
Okay.
but it's got a dining room, a living room, and a family room.
Wow.
So you've got all those 3 things that
Is that
sometimes
an
the
old
new homes don't
Bonnedelli
have.
home?
Not that I've heard of.
Okay, so
Maybe you know more than me, Chuck.
We're looking at a $277 price on that.
Yes.
And what's the payment?
$17.96. There you go. $17.96 a month. Your down is $9,000.
Wow.
$9,000 in your bank account. Now you've got maybe a rent of $1,500 or $1,600. Jump up to a $17.96. The home is yours and a write-off.
Wow, and a great neighborhood too.
And a great neighborhood.
Centrally located.
And it goes to Bullard High School,
Uh-huh.
Tenaya High School. Tenaya Middle School.
Uh-huh.
It's right near the freeway. You know, it's Palm and Herndon.
Right.
All those shops are there, and
Right.
all the title companies and the mortgage companies and the real estate companies.
People that want to buy. It's not just a seller's market. I mean, the rates are low. The banks are buying loans.
Absolutely.
Right.
I heard that rates are still in the low 4s, so we know they're still in the still 4s, and we have not seen an increase yet. We saw a little bit of a dip. We've still got down payment assistance. So CHDAP gives, let's say it's a 3.5%, maybe CHDAP gives you 3%. You only came in at 0.5% of the purchase price. Molly has all that stuff taken care of. I don't talk about the lending stuff.
When we say it's team majors, it's not just Christie majors. You have a full team of girls running around making stuff happen.
Absolutely. I've got buyer's agents that take care of the buyers so that if you have, let's say you're a nurse and you need to see a home at 8 o'clock in the morning. Well, if one of us isn't available, one of the 3 of us will be available. So no one has to say, well, I don't think they're available at 7 o'clock at night or 7 o'clock in the morning. We go 24/7. There's someone always available to show a home.
Awesome. And you love to get those hard loans done, don't you?
Absolutely. Well, that's the fight of the bulldog in me plus all my vendors. Molly's a bulldog, my pest inspection, my painter, my granite guy. Everybody knows it is about giving the best price, the fairest price, get it done the fastest you can, and when we have a problem, let's solve it.
Awesome. If I was going to be buying a house right now, there's no doubt this is the girl I would go to right here, Christie Majors. Christie,
thank you.
Always good to see you. Thanks for being a sponsor of the Buzz. We appreciate
I got one
it.
more thing though. We
do have one more
So
thing.
sorry, we have a July promotion going on. If you get into contract in July, we are paying for your moving.
What?
Team Majors is paying for your mover.
You'll have the mover come to their house and
move them into their new house. I totally forgot about that. I'm so sorry. Well, there you go,
that's
viewers.
the worst part right there.
So get into contract in July. Use Team Majors. We got your moving taken care of.
All right, that's awesome. Hey, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back with music from the Amazing M's. Stick around. All right.